If someone were to ask you, Lee, what is the single most positive contribution you made to humanity, what would that be and why? It's a self-interpretive question. It can be as 30,000 feet up or as granular as you like.
I think, I think I would have to say if I've contributed anything to humanity, and I always wonder if I am, I think it would have to do with my teaching.
Okay.
I taught nearly 40 years with some branch of, or the main campus of the University of Kentucky. I also taught writers' workshops all over the United States and especially all over Kentucky. Taught in every university in Kentucky except Northern. I never did get a workshop there. But over the years, I think I probably had, I'm just guessing wildly, maybe 10,000 students.
That was my next question, roughly. Wow,
yeah.
That's a small city.
Well, yeah, it's just a small guess. And I think if I've left anything for humanity, it was imparting onto those students their ability to do things that they didn't dream they could do.
Mm-hmm.
We sell our students short. We say, you can't do that. In 1965, I went to Harlan County, Kentucky, and taught the first writing of poetry class ever taught in the state of Kentucky. It was a class that the University of Kentucky had put on their schedule for the late Hollis Summers, a very fine poet who was up at Ohio University at Athens. And he was a visiting professor at UK. And he never did teach the class, but it was still on the catalog. That was in about 1954, and it was still on the catalog when I got to Harlan County in 1965. So I jumped all over it, so wound up teaching the first writing of poetry class. Those students in Harlan County, I had 4 creative writing classes that I taught in Harlan County. One semester I do poetry, one semester I do fiction and poetry. And of the 2 years I was there, those students, I had 13 students in each class. I don't know how that wound up, just the way it turned out. Those students published over 3,000 pieces of writing in the 2 years I was there. Just because I think I let them be themselves and let them know that they had potential they didn't dream of. When I first went to Harlan County, they wanted to talk about New York and Paris and I would say, what do you know about New York? Right. What do you know about Paris? And then I would say, what do you know about Harlan County? And they knew more about Harlan County than anybody could dream about.
Of course.
And they published in over 300 magazines internationally.
And back then, getting published, it was more arduous. You didn't have this flow of information like we do now. That's remarkable.
That's long before the internet.
Yeah, that's what makes that number even more astounding. That would be astounding now.
Well,
wow.
It was an exciting time, and it was. Harlan County is an amazing place in the world.
We're going to talk about that in your books.
Yeah.